me in there. There we go. It has not been a positive thing for the market overall with that drop in there. Again, we're down about 44 points right now on the ES. Right, let's go ahead and take a look at yesterday's setups and see how we did there. If you all have any trades that you did yesterday, by all means, go ahead and drop those in and let me know how you did. If they were trades you took from here, if they were trades you did on your own, whatever it is, let me know. I'd be very excited to see how you did. So from yesterday, we had a lot of candidates there, guys. From yesterday, I had 3 of them that we took, 3 of them that I took that I want to share with you guys. The first one is Adobe. We crushed it on Adobe. If you remember on Adobe, they had the buyout of a new company. Their earnings came out. Everything looking horrible for them yesterday, without a doubt. And let's see. Looking terrible for them yesterday. They gapped down to a key level in the market yesterday. Fib level, they retested and failed. And if we look at this 5-minute chart up here, you can see exactly what that was. We broke down, we retested, we failed. We did it twice, and we moved down to that next fib line. And we were in and out of that trade before 11 o'clock, 11:05, somewhere around there. We were in and out of that trade, and that was about a $15 move on the option. So this was just an amazing move. $18 in it, 15 out of 33. So $18 move. So overall, not bad. Netflix was the next one. On Netflix, we had them down yesterday as they got an upgrade. We looked at a bull put spread of 221, below 221. So went ahead on Netflix and did the 221. Actually, we did the 220, 217 half. We only got 30 cents for it. It was only 2 days left in the market. Fairly quickly, as we got this pop, we were able to get out and pay 10 cents to get back out of it. So overall, not too shabby with that. And then Apple was the last one from yesterday. And we look at Apple. I tried to catch that bounce yesterday. Really dumb entry. I thought we were going to get a quick little move to the upside as we retested and bounced off the 8. Did not pay any attention to the gap fill, nothing, and went against me. I gave back about 60 cents on that one yesterday. So overall, it was okay. Hey, morning, say hey, how are you doing? Last night's Mastering the Trade was awesome. That is great. I mean, I got a lot of good feedback out of it from you guys. Again, we're going to make some changes in power option plays over the next couple of weeks, months more so. But Mastering the Trade last night was really all about trying to drive some of this stuff home. And I think from what we did in there with the day trades, and even when we went into the new stuff that we do here and the why, I think it gives a lot more clarity to traders now of what we're doing there. Let me just kind of fix that camera there. It gives a little more clarity to what we're doing there. So Erica put in on Adobe 66.5%. Woohoo! I attempted to execute a spread trade on Starbucks, never got filled. Okay. Fully understand. I mean, it happens, right? Tripp said he's still in Intel, almost 2 points now. Great move. They're down again today. I saw Tripp. Robert said EA, both bear call spread winner. DHR, bear call spread winner. Adobe, bear call spread winner. MAR, bull put spread loser. GC winner. Netflix, bull put spread winner. Google, Iron Condor winner. Etsy, bull put spread winner. Robert, man, I wish I had my hammer here. You were rocking it, baby. Great job, everybody. Great job. If you have other trades that you did, drop them in, folks. And from there, we're going to jump into today's candidates. Let's go take a look at today's trades. So I've got a list built here, and I have it built out on Omega charts. So let's go check it out. That's a little too much there, Rob. So Adobe is back in the list and back on our list again today. Why? They got a downgrade from Bank of America. Profit targets have been cut by another company. They're just not looking pretty right now at all. Adobe is down another $7 right now. Again, beginning of the end, guys, right? This may very well be it. Very well may be it, right? Of that push to the downside. When we look at S&P, just to back up for a half a second, we're in a true bear bias yesterday, for the last couple of days. But I mean, we're just hitting the lines and hitting the lines. We're right back where we were from a week and a half ago, where we broke through almost to the penny on the lows And you guys know what that setup means. At least those of you that are in power option plays with me know what it means is bears attempted, they failed, but the bears won the day. They tried to push lower, but they already broke the ice. It's kind of like you kind of broke it up a little bit, and now you got someone else walking across it and they fall through. And that's what today was, the fall through. We're looking at that 38.64 level as our downside. So on Adobe, we are yet again going to be looking at another bear call spread. Right now, Adobe is at 302.5. So we're going to look at a bear call spread above 307. Yep, and they got 307 halves. So excellent. Or, and again, this is me. This is Rob writing this for me, or a long put. And the reason for that is I trade Adobe. It's one of the candidates on our power option plays list, right? Part of what we went over last evening in our Mastering the Trade. It's one of the candidates on our list, so I traded. If you don't trade Adobe, stick with the credit spreads on it. Don't try to go in and go all crazy trading a directional trade. All right, then we've got FedEx. You might as well be fed up. They came out today and they didn't lower guidance. Okay, they hold on. Actually, I need to sort this here. So let's see. Yeah, FedEx. Okay, so that one out. I had AZN in there. You may want to check it out. They've got a drug approval came through, but they dropped too low. It wasn't up enough, so I took it off our list. Right? FedEx came out and said that not that they're lowering guidance, they're removing guidance. They're not guiding any longer. They're going to talk layoffs. They're going to shut down some facilities. It doesn't look good. And transportation is the first place we look when it comes to recession, right? And that was hit hard yesterday. Even the after effects. Amazon is now considered also a transportation company. So they took a little bit of a smack as well as did UPS, which we'll get to UPS in a little bit. So fib on this one is good. I'm going to drag it out to the right. We're in a true bearish bias right now on FedEx. We're down 42 points, 162 half. So driving along on my automobile. The most wonderful thing about Tiggers. Hey, look at this, guys. Look where we are. So we closed at $205 yesterday-ish. We are right now 162.66. We've got support resistance at 163.43. Do you notice that it went right to a level? It went right to a fib line. We see this again and again and again and again, right? If you really want to capture this, if you really want to capitalize on the stuff we do here, guys, go over to tradinglikeaboss.com, go to the bottom left corner and pick up this it's all free training of Fibonacci, today's power indicator, right? Just go ahead and grab that to learn how to use this as an indicator. So with the move we've made, guys, here's the thing. With the move we've made, I am very nervous to say, let's do a bear call spread above 163.5. Now, we can look 63.8. Oh, actually, you know what? We need to fib it down here. That's helpful. Perfect. So we have to split this level, and you'll learn why inside that training. 163, 183, 20 points. Fib it is 12. So we need to split it. So we're going to look at a bear call spread above 173, 174, above 174. Okay. GE, they bring good things to light. They put out a profit warning. GE right now is down $3.50 on that warning. Let's go back and look at a bigger picture. All right, let's pull the fib out. The fib is no longer valid. We violated all kinds of stuff in there. So let's go put a new fib. I'm going to come up that swing low to that swing high. All right, let's try to not do that again. That's better. So right now we're sitting at 65.5. So look at that, 65.40. We've got support at 65. Go figure. Why does it do it? Why did it stop there? It's not that most people know the fibs are there. It's human emotion that's stopping it. We don't know why. Individuals don't know why it stops there or why it's going there. It's happening because of you see it. You just don't know you see it. But again, big move to the downside. So I'm going to look at a bear call spread above 68 on GE. IP. IP is down $2. It's international paper. They got a downgrade from Jefferies, so it doesn't look like I even have a fib on this one. Let's see. Yuck. Yeah, it's just I really don't want to draw fibs up here. Well, we're gonna have to, but I just don't know if we're gonna get the bang we want out of it. Let's see. 39, 43, 4. Okay, well, it's not too bad. It's not horrible. All right, let's pull that out. And 11. Let's go ahead and add in a negative 136 and a 118 level as our start. All right, 136, 118. All right, and now we're sitting at, on IP, we're sitting at 37.77 with support at 37.56. Right, that's 3 of them so far today, folks. So we're going to look at a bear call spread above, where are we? 37.7, above 40. Right, NCR. Now, there's only 3 candidates left. So this one I'm going to ask you to drop in the companies that you want me to look at today. All right, so go ahead and do that. Drop in what you want me to check out. This will be that last vestige, that last opportunity for me to look at it before the market opens, and just to give you one more thought on what's going on. So NCR, they're breaking the company into 2. They're down right now for almost $5. Yeah. So the first thing I see is this move here. Right, should be a good place for us to set up off of. Let's see. We'll pull this out. 28 to 32. Yep, we need to put a fib in there. So we're going to add a negative 136 and a 118. Okay. And right now we're sitting at 24.28. So let's scrunch this down. And 25.85 is resistance to it now. So 26. Yeah, guys, I don't think we're going to get it, but we're going to have to put this one as a bear call spread above 28. Right? Not interested in anything else. It's got to be above 28. Uber. Uber got a cyber hack. It seems like it's a teenager whose threat is pay better wages and benefits and so forth to the workers. So they're investigating it now. They've got the cops, the feds, whomever is involved in that. Let's go back and look at a bigger picture and see what this fib back here looks like. We've violated that for sure. We've got a new fib, which we're going to draw from this a swing a low to this a swing a high. Right there. Did it again. All right, 30.5 to 33.5 is $3. That number is 284. We need a fib it there. That number is smaller than that distance. We need to put a fib it. All right, so we're going to add a negative 136 and a 118. If you don't fully understand it for now, don't worry about it. If the number in the RR fib column is smaller than the distance between 2 fib lines, we have to split it in half. That's the way you want to look at it for now. All right. So remember to drop your candidates in, folks. So where are we on Uber? So they were in a nice true bullish bias. They are down right now $1.50 to 31.5, which puts them right at, go figure, support 31.85. But see, we stopped right at that bullish level. I'm going to pass on this one and say next. Not really interested in it at all. Right now we've got ups, UPS. Now they're down in sympathy to FedEx. All right. So UPS is down $12. 173.10 is our fib level. So let's see. 65 to 79 is 14 points. Our number is 840. We need to split it. So if we're going to split this level, we're going to split both. Right. So we're going to add in a negative 136 and a 118. And let's see where that line winds up at. Perfect. So right now we're at 170. We'll call it 173. 172.86 to be exact. 172.26. All right. That's 5 or 6 of our candidates today that came right to or very close to a fib level. All right. So, woo, you got to follow up on these things, guys. They're critical. So we're going to look at a bear call spread above 179. All right. So let's see what you guys have in here. Erica said, awesome, Robert. He crushed it. Say, hey, good trading all. Appreciate the chimes in there, guys. Listen, if you like what we're doing here, smash the like button. Give me a thumbs up. It helps us in the algorithms. It helps others find us as well. Erica said, are fibs driven by algorithms? They're not really. It's not driven by an algorithm. It's driven by human emotion, right? Everything we do in life relates around it. When you look at something, it doesn't matter what it is, a house, and go, something's off. I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it, but I don't like it. It just doesn't look good. Normally, it's not designed well. Think of building a table that's 3 inches tall, 19 feet long, and 6 inches wide, right? It ain't fitting in a Barbie house. It ain't fitting in my house. And even if it did, even if you only made it 6 feet wide, it would look horrible, right? At that kind of dimension. So it's a matter of what's pleasing to the eye, and that's how things tend to stop. If you look at the medicine man, right? It's the guy's got his arms stretched out like this, right? And then they're an angle down, an angle up, right? There are measurements taken of the different angles and the flat out. If you look at music, if you look at art, the Leaning Tower of Pisa is designed using Fibonacci's, right? Everything about life is around that. Look at trees, conch shells, everything, right? It happens because it's got to stop somewhere. And emotionally, we tend to stop now. Now, does every stock stop right there? No, of course not. No line is perfect. Not every stock is going to do exactly what it's supposed to do. That would be a whole different ballgame if it did, right? If we knew exactly what was going to happen, you'd actually be paying a whole lot of money for this training right now if I knew exactly what was going to happen. But I don't, right? Nor does anybody else. No one has that crystal ball, at least not one that works. I've got one. It doesn't work. But in all seriousness, it all comes down to human emotion. Where we see things pleasing to the eye, that's where the expectation is. And it happens to align very well with fibs. So Trader Will is asking for MCHP. Let me shift this list over so we can get Fibbits. MCHP. Let's add it to TradeStation. MCHP. We're down 90 cents right now, 63.70. Let me open up an option chain on that. Okay. So MCHP, bigger picture, Rob, if you would. Escape. Okay. We violated the negative 618, so we definitely need a new fib in there. We're going to draw from that swing low, Will. So we got this pullback. I'm going to go off of this one here because that was a decent move down on there. Better, it's a good setup, better than what we had here, but this pullback was really nice. So we're going to go off of that swing high there. So right now we're down a buck, we'll call it 63 3/4 ish is where we're sitting right now. So we're under that 64. So what I really like here, Will, is we're down enough to get us below that $64 level. I'd like to go a little lower, 63.5 at least, 63.20. Then push back up and fail, and that 61.72 is our next downside target. I hope that helps. Let me know down in the comments below there, folks. Again, helps us with algorithms and for me to make sure that you are getting what I'm picking up, what I'm putting down. How about that? Erica's looking for Costco. We went through Costco a little bit last evening in our Mastermind Trader, Mastering the Trade. And Costco right now, if you look at where it is this morning, it's always good to get an understanding. They're down 6.76, 496 3/4. We'll call it 497-ish is where they're at right now. Not surprising to see that. I don't know why my mouse doesn't want to move that box. Okay, good. So 497, we've got 500 right there. We're down below the 500. Give me a retest of the 500 level and a fail, and look at 484 as your next downside target. I like it a lot. All right. Perfect. Good call, Erica. Trip said, curious on your thoughts on IBM. IBM. I saw something today, Trip. You might want to check this out. I saw something today on IBM that they had a fairly large amount of short interest. excuse me. Short interest is where people are selling to open. They're selling the stock that they don't own. They sell it for 125.49 right now, let's say. And then as the stock drops and gets to 100, they buy it back for 100 because they borrowed it and they give it back to that person, but they paid 100 to give it back. There's some margin interest in there, about, depending on who you're with, 2 to 10% a year. And your portfolio size matters as well. So 124 half trip. We're in trip. I mean, we've got a channel. Realistically, that's setting up here. Oh, wrong one. 4. We don't want to use today as a candle. Don't care what today is done. Yesterday. Don't use the last trading day. Don't even look there when you're drawing lines, right? It lines up there, but that's because I wanted it off of that wick. So I had a true bottom in there. So actually, I'm going to put it off of this body right here, or wick, whatever's down on the lowest there. I'm going to put it off of that low there. All right. So we broke there yesterday trip on the close. We're now down another $1.07, 142.5. We'll call it 18 to 26. Yeah, we need to split. We need to split that in half. So trip, look at about that 122 retest fail, 122 switchback doesn't work well. We've got a little room to the upside, but not a whole lot. It looks like 128, 127.94 is our upside presence. So I would be careful there. Let's see. Hope that helps, Trill. Let me know. Yeah, leaves grow in fib geometry. Absolutely. Well, you're right. Good, Erica. Glad it helped. Is that 63.7? Sorry, Will, I didn't see what you were writing that out for. Let me know what that is. Head and shoulders on IBM. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, it's an ugly double-headed monster. If you want to look at this as the, here, let me draw it out. It's easier to see when you use a pen. Here's a shoulder. Here's a double-headed monster. Here's another shoulder. Yeah, but just not very pretty. Lots of little moves around it, right, in there. You're welcome, guys. Erica, you are welcome. Good. So let's see. So, guys, make sure you go over and listen. Today it's Friday, right? Today we've got Trading Coach's Playbook out there. Go ahead and get registered for that. It's a free training we do every Friday. We rotate it between 3 premium coaches, Ryan Litchfield, Brandon Wendell, and Tony Benson, right? I think Tony might be the one up today. But they do a phenomenal job. And as much as I tell them, don't try to teach so much in there. Just get points across. These guys are just driving it home and giving away tons of great information, of great material, stuff that is in their premium trainings, no less. So go ahead and register for that. Check it out. Let's see. Say Hey said, when I heard this news last night, I thought of Tripp's name for the new trade, a new ride at Wilderness at the Smokies, going to be called Switchback Mountain. There you go. Got it. Okay, so Will said he was looking at shorter term 722 to now on IBM. So, to have the shoulder, you really needed it to come up, right? So I can't really identify that as a shoulder, that is a head. Well, actually, no. I guess you're looking at here and here. Yes, you could. It's just, again, a little bit of a sloppy pattern, but yes, you could. The armpits this was a 1-day gap for the armpit there, which I'm the one that calls them armpits, right? That little trough is what they like to call it. But yeah, I see what you're looking at there, Will. All right, folks, there you have it. Now, a couple of things, or one thing. Next week, we will be in this show on Monday morning. We will not be here the rest of the week next week. Sean and I are out of town, so we're gone the rest of the week. We've got an 8 a.m. until 10 p.m. event every single day starting on Wednesday. So we're flying out to Florida to sunny Orlando to get into it. So with that, make it a profitable day. Stay focused on the quest to becoming a great trader. Keep crushing it. And remember, you're just one trade away. Take care, everybody. I will see you all at our next update. All right. Bye for now.